So this is my second month.
Yeah, this is the first time.
Yeah, this is the first DBT event I have attended.
This is my second DBT meetup.
It's the first one.
Actually, this is the first time.
Just 2.
This is my first one.
I want to see how different organizations are handling their infrastructure and handling their pipeline, and how the teams are working in those organizations.
So mostly I like to hear about things. I'm working in analytics, not in data engineering. And also mostly I like to network with people, like-minded people.
Oh yes, I have made a bunch of connections.
I made like 4 or 5 connections.
I've met Dina, I've met James.
Yeah, sure, 100%. I made like maybe 4 or 5 connections.
For sure, James being one of the people that presented as well, good connections.
Yeah, I met people who I've met last DBT, and I feel like we've had a connection since, and then now it's like catching up on what happened in the past few months, so it's very nice.
Yeah, actually, the senior data engineer from K2B, I think, he talked about the DAG generation from DBT. So yeah, I'm gonna go home and search about this library, how to interact with it, how to deal with it. So yeah, I had a lot of insights to ingest this at my work, also at my personal project, and also if I have the ability to do POC at my company, I will do it for sure.
I also did an event here at DBT Meetup where I spoke about the fundamentals of data modeling with respect to big data.
It was great seeing how people have been coming across. So I'm not familiar with DBT myself. I work with a different tech stack. But when I see their problems and them coming up with different solutions with different layers, that was very interesting.
Absolutely. Learning on your own is one thing, but asking questions, technical questions from experts, practitioners, is going to really speed up the pace at which you learn about the DBT platform. So my learning experience here is not something you could compare to learning online or reading from a textbook or something of that sort.
I feel DBT meetings with these sort of DBT community meetups, people are getting educated also about the latest data tech stacks, because once we are working on some tech stacks, we are only limited to it. But inside these type of community meetups, when we hear from others' experiences, so we get to know about different sort of perspectives as well, different sort of pictures as well, and a lot of tech stacks as well. So that becomes helpful for us.
Yeah, I think if cander do more events about the data engineering field or data engineering network, we are gonna have a bigger network. We are gonna influence people to use DBT also, and yeah, that's how it works. So if you did some kind of events related to DBT, you are gonna have bigger network and also bigger users for DBTs.
Now, while there are a lot of tech meetups here in Dubai, and they are increasingly growing, very few of them host events that are so technical, that go in depth.
I'm more interested, I work in the analytics part of things, so I'm more interested in the analytics and how we can use this for analytics rather than just for engineering. Storytelling, I'm very interested in storytelling and how to use data to tell a story. So yeah.
For me, I'm a data analyst, so maybe I guess like they did now, more models, more data analysis, hands-on things, so real-life examples. So yeah, it would be nice.
I'm a data scientist, so please next time get involved more in the data science and dashboards and more of an analysis work and like events related to data analysis more.
I would, for sure. For someone who's into the same field, I would for sure recommend it. The people that come to these events are interesting, very insightful things. So yeah, if you're willing to learn new things, would definitely recommend.
I think definitely I would recommend DBT to a newcomer, not because he can directly start exploring the tools and tech stacks he might have heard the names of, but it can be beneficial for him in the way that he can get to meet a lot of people who are actually a lot of experience in this domain.
I would definitely recommend this to anybody who's working with data or something similar and is interested in learning more things about it.
So I did last night or 2 nights ago. He's someone new to Dubai and he works in the data field, and he's looking for a job, and I told him that this is an interesting meetup where you can meet like-minded people working in the field.